So we are back today on the couch. And today we're talking about mental health, which is gonna be it's been popular on YouTube. It's been taboo. There's a little gray right there. It's, you know, I think some, you know, whatever. The point is we're gonna talk about mental health. You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush and whatnot. So the reason why I'm going to talk about mental health is not to be here and be like, oh my god, like, I just have had so many problems. No. What I'm going to say about mental health is the fact that everybody will go through some issues at some point in their life, even if they are extremely strong person mentally, because not everyone is built the same. You know, some people can handle things more than others. That's just a fact. So, but with that being said, everybody at one point in their life, if they're having a really low, they will probably experience some issues with their mental health, or they will just feel like they're at the bottom of the barrel and they're just like done. And that has happened to me. I'm a very strong mental person, if that makes any sense. You know, I've gone through a lot of things, but there have been moments in my life personally that so many things happen at the same time and I just was like losing it, literally. So I wanted to talk about a few things that I do if I feel, you know, beside myself or beyond beside myself, if I'm really having a freaking mental moment, and you know, there's certain things that help me. So first and foremost, we're going to start with the easiest things that help anyone mentally. If you're not exercising, please go and do that. Run, go to the gym, go for a hike, get some sun. That's like the easiest possible thing that you can do, honestly. It's the easiest thing that will make you feel instantly so much better and that, you know, will refresh you. So that, well, let's put that right off, you know, on the bat. Another thing also is that if you're somebody that you like to listen to music and music calms you down and makes you feel better, get your stereo, your radio, whatever it is, your iPhone, your headphones, and put something on that's going to make you feel good instantly, or something that's going to take you to a moment in time where you just felt life was great and you were like at the peak of that moment, and bring those feelings and sensations back. Those are two things that are super easy to do. Another thing that I have found that I started incorporating in my weekly routine just to keep myself sedated sometimes, or just like, you know, keep myself in check, is a meditation. I can't say I'm the best at it because I'm not, so I did purchase this, which I will show you guys. I wanted to show you guys. It is the, here you go, Getting into the Vortex Guided Meditation by Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. This has been a New York Times bestseller. A lot of people do know about this. Is my camera... I hope it's not tilted, but it is. I'm sorry. We'll fix that for next time. So I do like this. It comes with a DVD in the back, which I have in my computer, and it just comes with this that you can read. And I do listen to this, not every day because I don't have time. I mean, I could make time, but every other day, and for sure at least during the weekends. It's something that I really do like. I listened to somebody else talk about this and I purchased it, and it's been good for me as well. So I highly recommend this. Another thing that I would highly recommend is reading in general, but not reading something that's too heavy or thick. Read something that is entertaining and that you like. I really like fantasy. Any kind of fantasy I think is really cool. So I'm currently reading The Bear and the Nightingale. I used to have a lot of books, just like dense educational books that I used to read for working or whatever, just in general, and that's not the kind of read you need if you want to, you know, have your mind calm down or feel better. So I like reading anything like this when I feel like I'm stressing out too much or I'm just going to a place that's not very good up there. I like to read something that distracts me and entertains me. So I think reading something that distracts you and that entertains you is also very good. Another thing that I really like to do, and I also suggest, is grab yourself a notebook. this one is just one I found at Walgreens. It says, "You got this," in the front. And the pages are kind of like this. And what I'll do is I'll just sit in silence or with some music on, and I will write, you know, all the things that I'm either grateful for or that are good in my life or that I appreciate, and then the things that I would like to bring into my life or that, you know, I hope for in general. It's very calming. It's very, it kind of makes you focus on something else and makes you feel like, wow, I have this and this and this and this, and all these things are really good in my life, and all these things are going really well, and this is so awesome, and this is so great. You know, why am I feeling this way? So this is also very positive. A lot of people do this too. You should do this. And another thing, the last thing I'm going to talk about, because there are other things that you can do. I mean, a lot of people are like, if you really need help, go see a therapist and all that, which I do understand, and it's definitely something you should do. But what if you don't have the money to do that? What if that is too expensive? What if you need to, you know, deal with things on your own, or try to at least? These are good alternatives. I'm not saying this is everything. I'm not saying that I'm like the end-all be-all of knowing this, but just a few tips and stuff that, you know, may help. Another thing, when I was at a moment in time losing my SHIT, so YouTube will not demonetize, I started to color. Yeah, sounds not so great. Sounds kind of stupid sometimes, but it's not stupid. It's definitely not stupid. I started to color. I bought this thing, and this is the color collection. Hold on, can you see? And it's a coloring book. I bought this at the supermarket. I was looking for something relatively cheap. I don't know if you can see. This is what it looks like inside. Flowers and whatnot. And I bought Crayola crayons. And so at a moment in time, I didn't want to think. I didn't want to even like start analyzing. I would sit down and color for 30 minutes. And just be like, I can't deal with this. I can't, no, I'm gonna color for 30 minutes, leave me alone. And I would just sit there, and I would just color. Be like, color. Maybe turn the music on for a little bit, color. Maybe not even turn the music on, because that was too much for me. And just color, and color. And it really like calmed me down, and just made me like, kind of like reset. Another thing is sometimes audiobooks help a lot, whether they're motivational audiobooks or just random books that you are listening to on Audible. I love Audible. This is not sponsored. I wish. Sponsor me, Audible. But I love Audible. It helps a lot, especially not only for mental health stuff, but like I suffer from migraines, so a lot of the times if I, for whatever reason, I will close my eyes, lay down, turn all the lights off, and put like an Audible book on with a specific book that has like a specific voice, because all books are not made equal when it comes to like the voice person who's, you know, narrating it. And so that really calms me down. So these are just a few little, you know, tips or like suggestions that you could possibly do if, you know, you're having a mental health issue day, or if you're just not all there, whether you're feeling sad or mad or just going nuts, because sometimes that's just the reality of the situation. Try those things. I think they will definitely help. One of those will definitely help. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you like this. And until next time, if you like videos like these, please subscribe, and we'll be back next time.